Hey guys, so today we're going to be going over the Blood Elf starting area. Now originally I had this recorded, but I unfortunately lost the previous recording. So we're just going to create a new character. She's going to be used for like about 7 levels to get caught up back to where I have the recordings now. And then we'll get hopped back on, or you'll see the back on the original character that I created, which is Leonora. Leonora, or however you want. And then which we'll see in the next video when we do Eversong Woods. Alright then, well, let's get right to it.
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state, but many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
What business?
So what Erona wants us to do here to start off, so she wants us to go kill up some mana worms that used to be the guardians for their little spires and green floating objects, burning crystals, whatever. But since the Scourge invasion driven them, have kind of messed them up, so we gotta thin out their numbers.
Death to all who oppose us.
So here she congrats us and butters us up about being better than the other young elves that don't follow lessons, but there's still much to do. Now with this quest, the little kitties that are all around the isle, they got the crystals made them too crazy, so now we just gotta thin out their numbers and stuff, make them more manageable.
The reckoning is at hand.
Whereas here she says it gives no pleasure to having us kill all the kitty cats, but how we used to live in harmony with them, but now so it's different times. They gotta go. And with the tower and surrounding area being more secure now that we killed the beasts, it should be a bit safer for the moment, but not for the long run. Kind of given. And then and then basically we're going to be hunting larger beasts, which is not really much. It's just the trees, pretty much. Now she tells us to go to her assistant, and he will give us our next instructions on what we need to do. Now as we go up here, this guy wants us to honor the first king, Darthramar Sunstrider, and go and wreak his plague at the, what do you call it, at the shrine. And then that's his first quest. And with the second quest, he says he's like, with all the chaos that's happening here, he left all of his shit and he needs us to go get it because he's too fucking lazy to. So we gotta get his orb, his scroll, and his journal, and then return him back to him. Lazy
Keep
fuck.
your wits about you.
So if this guy, he says it's a shame that we lost all the creatures when it used to be peaceful. So he's gonna offer us a chance to like go kill more worms, collect their cores or whatever, bring it back to him, and he'll give us a little buff for a while, pretty much.
We will have
So this guy just wants us to like remember the one lesson, and it's like to control your thirst for magic and not to be a wretched by using your racial. So you basically just, this one is just telling you to use your racial once and then come back to him. And for a Lathan or Lathon, Paralon, he knew we were coming, blah, blah, blah. And then basically he tells us, like, the big old Kami to the west here, that we're gonna go kill the wretched, that recapture the academy from the wretched that has the place under control at the moment. But before he sends us, he wants us to go and kills all the trees. All the little trees and all the big trees that are running rampant around first before we go to the academy.
Keep your wits about you.
And here's the journal.
I need to...
And here's that guy's freaking orb. Here's the scroll of Scourge magic.
I need to talk to you first.
Now here it says, as you're reading the plague, it says you upon further examination you sense a stronger pulse of strange power that has gripped the isle. You'll feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine and perhaps a little disturbed. And then that second part is basically here. Here's the shrine of Darth Amar, a faint tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze upon this monument remember his sacrifices for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper and quell the loss do so thanks to him. Another quest where it says, I have no joy of you killing these things, blah, blah, blah. But it shows me that you're ready to take on the most important task, and that is taking back the academy. And here's a weapon for your good luck. And then now he sends us to kill Valendren is his name, a wretched that was banished from Blood Elf lands. And he's the worst of their society for not listening and fucking smoking too much crack, basically. Refused to learn control, a shell of his former self. Now go destroy him and kill his minions, pretty much.
Anaria Shola.
Here he just thanks you for going to see the plague, you know, reading it, learning about our old history, and then we'll keep an eye on it for the weird sensation that you felt. And then after you bring his things back, he says he knew you'd be perfect for the task, to just grab his stuff as well. And then he'll give you a bag and I think a cape. Doesn't show here, but I think a cape as well, normally. Yeah, there you go. Just for getting your shit, man.
Remember the sun well.
So here he goes over the point of when the Scourge destroyed the Sunwell, we lost all control of the creatures here. So grabbing these arcane silvers might have research a new way to get control.
Remember the sun.
Here he basically says, like, well done for not caving into your cravings. Now continue to do so. And here's this little piece of armor for you, using Eurasial. Woo.
Time is of the essence.
Take heart. Your friends will not long mourn your passing.
So as we loot this tainted arcane silver crystal, it gives us a quest. It says you found odd silver crystal, looks weird, came from something weird. Give it to this guy just so he can figure out what the issue is, pretty much. So as we bring this crystal to him, he asks, what can we help him with, or how can he help us? And he takes a look and he says it's most interesting, and by interesting I mean intriguing, and been more disturbing than anything else because it's just weird. And he suspects whatever the foul source has been corrupting the Isle. At the heart of it all, that whatever the crystal is will investigating it will help him
She'll
figure
rather
out what that
run.
is. So he gives us a warning saying that Faldrin, the Banished, is only a symptom of a much larger problem, and his demise will only solve immediate concerns, but all Blood Elves share the same potential and fate as him if they given to crack. Whatever the fuck you want to say as a joke, but yeah. Hell was it Burning Crusade, and we solved that issue. So after bringing the head to him, he commends us, and he says we succeeded what others have, liked him, failed, or whatever. And basically, from what our success here means, we can move on to stronger and greater threats, which is that looking ever so. And this here is him telling us on when we're on our way to the Falcon Wings Square, just to stop by and speak with Outrunner Alarion, because why not? And since she's an Outrunner, they shuttle goods between here and the mainland, so he wants us to see if she needs our assistance, or he wants us to see if she needs our assistance. As we go saying hello, she greets us, and she's like, "Oh, we heard you might be coming this way. Well, I hope you're interested in running an errand or two for us." Of course, I'm on for the quest for you. So here she says that the path ahead can be dangerous with all the wretched things over there that kill you, or mana crystals. But she thinks that's what happened to the last runner. So she wants us to prove ourselves, or if we're eager to prove ourselves, to venture into Dawning Lane, and see if we can find any traces of the previous Outrunner. As we go up to this body, we can see that it's an Outrunner, and it seems that all the packages have been stolen except for one. So as you take the package and confirm that it is from Arana, you assume that you're gonna want to take it back to the Outrunner Alarion. As we come up back to her, she says, "Did you find anything?" Show her the package. She says, "By the sun, well, that's a third Outrunner we've lost this month." Damn, that's a lot. She appreciates our courage, and then the guards need to keep a closer eye on these blessed wretched. She says, "The death of another Outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all take when we take the job." Well, since we're short-handed, she asked, and there's no one else available, she asks if we can do it, and so we'll take the quest and we'll go and deliver the package to the innkeeper Delanio. As we get to the inn, she welcomes us and then thanks us for delivering her package, and then says, "While you're here, please make you feel comfortable, make this place as homey as you can. Just don't forget to set your hearth, because you don't want a hearth and forget your heart that's still at the starting zone."